Which social media platforms do you think you need to be on, and which ones should you concentrate on? These are questions that I get quite a lot. So what I would recommend to you is pick two that you really enjoy. The two for me are Facebook and Instagram. The reason is because Instagram is one of the fastest growing platforms. It's a way to really brand yourself in a beautiful way because of the photography element of it. It's also now got Instagram stories, which is kind of like Snapchat for grown-ups. It's a great way to show a behind the scenes video, little clips, show your life, let people in like an inside kind of behind the scenes, almost like creating your own reality show, but don't worry, no like Kim Kardashian style here, like just showing yourself authentically and also learning to be creative. You know, it's really quite a fun platform. It's not supposed to just be a bunch of photos like a gallery on Facebook or something like that. It's really a curated feed, and it's a place that I get clients. I recently got a client find me he's based in Canada, and he's been working with me and getting some actually awesome results. So he started to work with me. We had a discovery call, and then he did one call in my group coaching program that I'm doing, and he went and he owns an online magazine for creatives, and he'd been approached about, doing consulting work, giving people social media strategy, because he's done so well with his magazine, his online magazine. His own Instagram's got over 11,000 followers in it. And he sent me an email and he was like, Chanel, I can't believe this. I sat down, I worked for 2 hours, I gave strategy, I gave ideas, and I was paid upon value instead of just a time per hour. And the client wrote him a check for $2,000 for 2 hours worth of work. Now, this is an incredible story. It's so amazing for me to be here in South Africa, to be inspiring somebody who's based in Canada, and that he found me through Instagram. So this is how it's worked. Like, he was really attracted to the brand, to my belief systems, to the things that I put out there, the fact that I have a family, the fact that he's got 3 kids as well. He was a pastor of a church for many years, and just it's incredible how you can use social media, use things like Instagram to really attract in the clients to you, instead of feeling like you're always having to like push and sell. So it's more of like drawing people in, attracting them in through what you say, through the stories, like through the stories that you share, and being authentic, being yourself, and really creating a connection and building a community. So I really want you to think about that. If you go to your Instagram account and you read the last 9 images and descriptions, how much were you really sharing of yourself? Are people getting to know you there? Or are you really reserved and holding yourself back? Because people connect with whatever's personal. What's personal is universal. So people get drawn into that. So don't be scared to share your story. Even if it wasn't as good of a day, maybe you can share that, see what you learned from it, and share that story. I share all sorts of stories on my social media. I share our travels, I share my family life, I share my business stuff. So there's going to be this balance of the content that you're creating and what you're sharing. Then the next platform obviously is Facebook. It's just the one where there are the most people. And I want you to go, the little exercise I want you to go do now is your personal profile. What does it look like? If you had somebody, let's say you were applying for a job and they Facebooked you and they looked you up, because trust me, everybody does, what would they find? Does it look professional? Is the banner image professional? Is the profile picture professional? Do you know any photographers? Can you commission a personal branding photo shoot? What does the brand look like? If you have a business, your personal profile has to look professional. If you go and look at mine, Chanel Segura Spruce, you'll see that. And the reason why is if I go into Facebook groups and I'm commenting and I'm communicating with people over there, when they hover over my name, they don't go and see, it doesn't hover over and show my professional Facebook page, you know, my business page. It shows my personal profile. And then on my personal profile, you can link through and get to my website and get to my personal page. And, you know, I'm very curated and careful about what is on my feed. You know, I do steer away from very political things, with this element of keeping things genuine and authentic, but at the same time not moaning and complaining and gossiping. So there's this kind of thing, and what I do love about business is it really can be the best way of working on ourselves. Like, you cannot flip a switch and be a different person in your business and in your life. So it's really about personal development work. It's about your mindset work. It's about you know, surrounding yourself with people who are also on the up, who are also creating businesses, whether it be photographers, wedding planners, coaches, creatives, you know. There's somebody here that I'm going to be working with who's a professional surfer, who she has an idea of like sharing her things around food as fuel and juicing and smoothies and just sharing all of her knowledge. And it's so exciting to me to like start to work with someone like that, to create a personal brand, to then work out, well, how's she going to monetize this? What are you going to share? What are you passionate about? And just expanding on that kind of thing. That's what really, really lights me up. So just concentrate on 2 platforms and then use them to their full capacity. Like, use what you can, like be active in Facebook groups, you know, have your professional business page set up properly, because if you want to get to you know, expand your business, you're going to have to eventually look into Facebook ads, and you have to have that professional Facebook profile properly set up, ready, so that you could do your Facebook ads, because that is kind of the way that it is going. It's the way that you're going to get more traffic. You're going to get more people opting into your email list, into your free offers, whatever you create. You know, always giving value and thinking about how you can get those people from social media onto your email list so that it's yours, it belongs to you. Because remember, Facebook doesn't belong to you, Instagram doesn't belong to you, social media channels, they come and go. Look what happened to MySpace and Bebo and even Periscope. Periscope was huge last year, not so much this year because of Facebook Live. So it's really about going where the attention is, like going where the eyeballs are, where people are going to hear you, find you, and resonate with you. And it's up to you to also figure out, well, where is your tribe? Like, where do they hang out? Are they on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook? For me, it's definitely Facebook and Instagram. Those are the 2 that I feel most comfortable in. I have more than one Instagram account. We have one for the photography business, a personal one, and I do teach a bit about when you need to have more than one. But in the beginning, I think it's absolutely fine to just start off with your personal profiles and just start sharing there. Like, even on your personal Facebook profile, just start sharing stories related to your business. Let people know what you do. Don't be shy, put yourself out there, and join me for the next video.